Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40k Universe. I am your host Gershwin and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Space Wolves chapter as we get into the Wolf Priest. If you guys have any suggestions for topic ideas about Warhammer 40k, comment down below. Don't forget to put suggestion followed by whatever topic you guys want us to talk about. And this week is our subscriber appreciation giveaway week, so stay to the end of the video to find out what awesome prize our subscribers can get. With that said, let's get into 40 facts about the Wolf Priests. A Wolf Priest is a specialized officer unique to the Space Wolf Space Marine chapter, a hybrid of the chaplain and apothecary roles found in the Codex Astartes compliant chapters. The Wolf Priest administers to the physical and mental well-being of the chapter's warrior, and also chooses the aspirants to the chapter from amongst the feral barbarian tribes of Fenris. The Wolf Priests are ubiquitous for their wolf skull helm, one of the most recognizable totems of the Wolf Priest office. These fearsome and grotesque artificer-made helms represent their connection with the cycle of life and death, the cycle that the Wolf Priest represents to the people of Fenris and the Space Wolves. These helms are constructed with the ingenious atmospheric interchange system that allows small portions of the surrounding air to be drawn into the helmet without compromising its protective seal. In addition, the helmet's auto-senses and augur spirits are fine-tuned to match the heightened sensory abilities of the Space Wolves wearing it. The role of a Wolf Priest harkens back to the bygone era of the Great Crusade and the last 2 centuries of the 30th millennium. They were one of several subdivisions within the Priest of Fenris, the interconnected orders which provided for the physical, spiritual, and technological need of the 6th Legion. Hidden and unknown to outsiders beneath webs of what outwardly seems superstition and barbarism, they were more than technicians and specialists, but instead the repositories of the Legion's true history, the keepers of its secrets, and the master of its lores. There were several divisions of particular prominence, the greatest perhaps being the Speakers of the Dead. They were chosen from the most strong-willed and coldly self-controlled of their brethren, to serve as its masters of discipline, instillers of their culture, wardens of both the gene seed and the memory of the Legion. A Speaker of the Dead was charged with overseeing the implantation of the Legion's gene seed into potential aspirants, as well as monitoring the physical and mental well-being of their fellow warriors. The Speakers of the Dead were also entrusted with the vital task of training new waves of the Legion's warriors, and watching over its ranks for dangerous incidences of instability, either mental or physical. In battle, they carry a variety of sophisticated biogenic and alchemaic tinctures, whose use was masked in primitive rituals in order to temporarily adjure hideous injuries incurred on the battlefield. These priests walked the path that threaded between both life and death, memory and oblivion, and while their healing balms might bring a warrior back from the brink of death, their Garm blood vials symbolized the other side of the coin. In it was a bitter poison that brought on a terrible death. It was they who encoded the Legion's history within the memetical pattern sagas, and who recorded and judged the deeds of both the living and the dead, so that the honored might be remembered and the dishonored despised. Eventually, this bygone specialist rank evolved into the role of the Wolf Priest for the Space Wolves of the 41st millennium. As officers of the Space Wolves, the Wolf Priests are the most revered of their kind, holding such authority that even the proudest of the Wolf Lords step aside at their passing. They are the guardians of the chapter's genetic, spiritual, and physical heritage. As the choosers of the valiant, it is the Wolf Priest who would choose those that are worthy to undergo the transformation into a Space Wolf, taking responsibility for their charges as they progress through the ranks from a lowly Bloodclaw to a venerable Longfang and beyond. They can often be seen standing on a rocky pinnacle high above, watching the blood-pitched battles as the feral Fenrisian tribes fight their brutal wars against one another. The Wolf Priest's penetrating gaze falls upon each warrior in turn. Should one amongst their numbers prove himself truly exceptional during the day's fighting, he may find himself visited by a vision out of a nightmare. After the conclusion of the battle, when the blood-soaked battlefield is littered with corpses, a looming armored figure, black as Mordecai's fur and wearing leering wolf skull helms, may emerge silently from the shadows. The figure beckons the chosen Fenrisian warrior to come with him, to walk away from the love and warmth of their families. It is said that no single tribesman has ever refused, for legend foretell that the Wolf Priests not only possess the ability to imbue true greatness, but also hold the keys to the stars themselves. Even those chosen warriors who have suffered grievous wounds, which would ordinarily prove fatal, can be healed by the skills of the Wolf Priest if they have the will to live. Learned in the ways of biomechanics, it is the Wolf Priest who oversee the aspirant's long and dangerous transformation into a space wolf, monitoring their charges for signs of the curse of the Wolfen, and administering the last rite over the Battle Brother's remains should he fall in battle. The first and last face a warrior will see in his career as a space wolf is the lupin skull mask of a Wolf Priest, for it is he who guides a warrior's apotheosis in those early days, and who administers the rites of Morkai when the warrior bleeds his last upon the field of battle. To the space wolves, the Calyx Helix genetic sequence within their gene seed is the direct inheritance of their Primarch, his blood pumping through their vein as his spirit and courage swells their savage soul. The Wolf Priests administer to the body and soul as a whole, for to them both are one and the same. In battle, the Wolf Priests serve as a living embodiment of all their chapter stands for, black armored incarnations of death, whose very presence drives their charges onward to ever greater feats. Their battle cries resound across the battlefield, filling the hearts of the Space Wolves with savage joy and those of the enemy with unfettered terror. Should a Space Wolf fall, a Wolf Priest is there at his side, the Fang of Morkai, ready to extract his progenoid glands so that his legacy is secure. Though they reap the genetic seed of the fallen in much the same way that an apothecary of other Space Marine chapters does, preserving the genetic heritage of his brethren is far from a Wolf Priest's only duty. They also function as a cult leader and spiritual guide in the manner of a Space Marine chaplain, each a living conduit that maintains the chapter's connection to the Imperial Creed. Like any chaplain, the Wolf Priests carry the Crozius Arcanum. These winged wolf skull-topped weapons are used as both a melee weapon and a primary badge of office of a Wolf Priest. These heavy maws are wreathed in crackling gravity disruption fields, and more importantly, serve as a symbol of the bearer's status as a spiritual guardian of his battle brothers. The Wolf Priests bear potent amulets that protect both the body and soul from the mortal blows and baleful energies alike. These amulets contain a potent force field capable of turning aside mighty blows and ravaging energies. These amulets are fundamentally similar to the standard rosarius worn by chaplains in other chapters and high-ranking members of the ecclesiarchy. Unlike the apothecaries of other chapters, Wolf Priests do not carry complex Narthesium arrays, but prefer instead to bear an assortment of potions, balms, and herbal cures, and a vicious-looking, complex multi-bladed device known as the Fang of Morkai, which allows the extraction of the dying Space Wolf's progenial glands, so that his essence may live on to fight once again in a new host. The Fang of Morkai functions exactly like a reductor. The presence of a Wolf Priest in battle will fortify those Space Wolves nearby as he leads them forth to slay his chosen foes. For the Space Wolves know that a Wolf Priest will carry the worthy beyond the gates of Morkai, and they might fight the enemy of the Allfather forever. Some of the most notable Wolf Priests include Ulrich the Slayer, Rannick Icewalker, Thror Wormblade, Hendril, Sigurd, and Sternhammer. And those were 40 facts about the Wolf Priests. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What I need from you guys now is please comment down below. Let me know what special character you guys would like us to talk about. So if you would like a 40 facts video on Ulrich the Slayer, please comment down below. So remember to put suggestion followed by whatever special character. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a Space Wolf special character, but just what special character of Warhammer 40k you guys would like us to create a video for. With that said, I got a special message for all you awesome subscribers out there.
What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist here with
Gersh1,
and we are here to bring you some epic One Mind Syndicate news.
Our subscriber appreciation giveaway is going on this week because of the return of the Primarch, and because so many people are going to start playing Ultramarines. You need some Ultramarine swag.
That's right.
And we have it for you guys.
What better way than to haul ass on the battlefield than riding in your very own Rhino. That's right, guys. Gilliman cannot ride in it, but your troops can. So it's pretty easy to enter and win this bad boy. First of all, just be a subscriber. like the video, and comment down below. But you gotta be careful. Why is that, Gersh?
Because YouTube will mark you as spamming if you just comment the same thing over and over again. So take it easy and comment down below. We're going to announce the winner next week.
That's right. So once again, thank you guys. And for Ultramar.
With that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be sure to tune back because we're doing a giveaway pretty much every single day this week. So you're going to get a little something every single day. So keep coming back, and I'll see you tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.